Last 5 minutes of the first half, still between Osasuna and Barcelona. It's been a very exciting first half. We've seen a few good chances. So it's fair to say the best ones has fallen for Ante Budimir for Osasuna, who with the ball now. To Ruben Garcia down the middle. Managed to escape 1, 2, 3 players. And in the end, the ball's been switched to the left-hand side through Gallen. Just inside the Barcelona half. Now the Barcelona players really trying to pressurise the back line of Osasuna, but Boyama, who's in control of the ball now, managed to find Raul Moro. Long ball forward to Budimir. Budimir on the edge of the penalty area. He's still inside, trying to find his colleague, but the referee is given a free kick against the Croatian, or handball. How many times Budimir managed to find the space? It was a long cross forward, and Kabasi only managed to clear the ball slightly, but only reached Budimir again. The danger man is not being picked up yet properly here by the Barcelona defenders. And I'm sure, as we mentioned, Hans Flick will be making notes on that. It's probably the fourth time, 2 of them with the great chances for the Croatian. Could easily put them 2-0 up. One hit the left-hand post and the other one was brilliantly saved by Juan Garcia. And now Barcelona with the ball, with Rooney just inside the Osasuna half. To Kubasi. To Rooney once more. Sending the ball all the way back inside their own half with Gerard Martin. Cancelo. Juan Cancelo. Of course, he has joined from Hilal only back in January. He's already got a goal for his new club. 58 times for Portugal, 10 goals. Of course, as we mentioned, already won the Premier League twice with Manchester City and the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich before joining Hilal, and now he's coming to Barcelona. It would be great achievement if he can win La Liga with the Catalonian side. It does look like he's heading that way with 4 games to go. And as we mentioned, Barcelona might win it tomorrow night. If Real Madrid lose, that's pending if Barcelona can win tonight, of course. It's a big possibility. Might go all the way to the Clásico next week. Barcelona will be playing at home in that game. The ball did go out of play, but the Osasuna players thought it was a throw-in, but it was a free kick, an offside against Budimir. We're inside the last 2 minutes of the first half. Fair to say it's been a very exciting half on both sides. Biggest chance that has fell for Osasuna, in particular for Budimir. But can Barcelona score a goal here? They're on the attack with Pedri. Half a throw inside the Osasuna half. Managed to find Martin to his left. Martin gets support from Juan Cancelo. Cross the ball inside the penalty area. Picked up by Fermin Lopez. Trying to chip the goalkeeper. And now it was well picked up by Sergio Herrera. It was great play. Lovely cross from the left by Cancelo. And from the left-hand side of the 6-yard box, Fermin Lopez is trying to chip the ball from a Q angle. Great effort by the 22-year-old. Well, Herrera was on the ball, literally. A good save. Good positioning. Now Osasuna with Rossier. Been hassled by Cancelo. They managed to get the ball, and Fermin Lopez managed to find a pass. Cancelo again, passing the ball down the middle. Cancelo once more on the left-hand side of the penalty area. Trying to cross down the middle. Well intercepted by Rossier. And this hasn't been cleared yet. And eventually took a deflection by Ruben Garcia. Straight back to the keeper, Sergio Herrera. The former West Ham goalkeeper. Been with Osasuna since 2017. His 9th season in the club. And as we speak, the referee whistles for half-time. There was no injury time whatsoever. It's been an exciting first half. The best chances has fell for Ente Budimir, the Osasuna player, and he, the man that Barcelona need to be careful. It was about around 4 times that the Barcelona defenders could not pick up. 2 of them with the great chances, 1 on target with a brilliant save from Garcia, and the second hitting the left-hand post of the goalkeeper. But the scoreline still remains at half-time. Osasuna 0, Barcelona 0. Welcome back to our Sadar Stadium here at Pamplona. We'll surely be starting the second half between Osasuna and Barcelona with the scoreline 0-0. And off we go, and it's Osasuna will get us off and running, and this time we're playing from right to left. We'll give you the formation for the second half very, very shortly. Just wait and see if there are any half changes. And the ball goes straight back to Juan Garcia for Barcelona. I can confirm that there hasn't been any changes. So for Osasuna, it's Herrera in goal, Rossier, Catena, Boyoma and Galan in defence. Ruben Garcia, Toro, Monchiala and Moro in midfield. And then Moy Gomez just behind, and Budimir. As for Barcelona, Juan Garcia in goal, Cancelo, Martin, Kabasi and Eric Garcia, who's debuting on the as right back tonight. Pedro and Xavi in that anchor role position, and then Fermin Lopez, Dani Olmo and Rooney just behind Robert Lewandowski. Of course, the first half, two big chances for Enter Budimir. One hit the left-hand post, and the other one needed a really good save by Garcia. Could easily put Osasuna in the lead before half-time. Now Osasuna gave the ball away outside the penalty area. Passed the ball down the middle. Couldn't find Lewandowski. Great defending by Boyoma, who managed to clear the ball away. Now just inside the Osasuna half on the right-hand side. The ball with the captain, Pedri. Pedri, I guess, received the ball from his colleague. Just creeping slowly. Gets support on the right-hand side with Eric Garcia. Jules Conde is being out due to multiple yellow cards through suspension. Now Fermin Lopez managed to find Pedri down the middle to Kubasi, passing the ball, lovely play to Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo will get the support with Garcia. Garcia's got support to his right with Rooney, and now Rooney trying to cross, but he comes through down the middle, goes once more to Dani Olmo, to Pedri, down the middle, lovely play once more to Olmo inside the penalty area. It's great defending. This time by Boyoma, and he cleared the ball away by Monchiala. He's only as far as the Barcelona players inside the Osasuna half. Not far off away from the halfway line. The ball goes out of play. Good defending here by Ruben Garcia. Seems to have the clip Fermin Lopez, but the referee is only given throw in for Osasuna. Barcelona expecting more than that. On the halfway line from the right hand side. And Rossier with a long throw forward. Couldn't find Lucas Toro, but managed to find a colleague of his, and now the ball's been switched to the left hand side with Galan. Lovely play, trying to release Moro, but great defending by Eric Garcia. He managed to go around Osasuna striker to pick up the ball. Great debuting tonight by the 25-year-old. He does play as a centre-back, Eric Garcia. And now with Pedri inside the centre circle. We'll have to find Pedri again. This time Xavi just inside the Osasuna half, switching the ball to the right hand side with Eric Garcia. He's got plenty of space, he just didn't fancy going forward. And now the ball inside the Osasuna half, the ball down the middle, picked up by Rooney. Rooney managed to find Lewandowski, managed to try to go around the defenders, but he was brought down. The referee says play on, and now Ruben Garcia gives the ball away once more to Barcelona, to Pedri, to Cancelo, and the ball inside the penalty area, and Rossier eventually clears the ball away. He's going to be thrown in for Barcelona to the left hand side of the penalty area. Lewandowski now seemed to be okay, but he's still complaining they should be giving the a free kick. Dani Olmo down the middle, 15 yards away from the penalty area, to Eric Garcia, to Pedri again, and this time the ball switched to the left hand side. And managed to pick up Gonzalo again across inside the penalty area. Headed down by Garcia. And a shot by Dani Olmo goes way over the bar. A big chance for Olmo to put Barcelona in the lead. It's a lovely play from Gonzalo. Eric Garcia headed the ball down. And then from 6 yards out, Dani Olmo on the half volley did hit the head of Catena, and it's going to be another corner for Barcelona. Yes, 6th of the match from the left hand side, inside the box, cleared away and headed away this time by Raul Moro, only as far as Gonzalo again across to the right hand side of the penalty area, but it's headed away by Moy Gomez. It's going to be another throw in for Barcelona. Could be from the right hand side of the penalty area. Eric Garcia with a short throw. Picked out the ball this time inside the centre circle. Xavi managed to find Kabasi, who's playing deep in the forward role at the moment, up the field. And now there's 2 balls on the pitch, and the referee has stopped play. It's Barcelona who had the ball on the right hand side of the penalty area through Rooney. It's going to be a drop ball. The game has resumed to Pedri. Once more the ball down the middle, picked up by Kabasi. Kabasi to Pedri once more. It's a few short passes here by Barcelona, and eventually managed to find Rooney. Rooney tried to take on the player, managed to try to cross, took a slight deflection, eventually been cleared away. Trying to find Budimir inside the centre circle, but he just tripped over the ball. And now Barcelona in control again. He had been a better side here in the first 7 minutes or so from the restart. I'm sure one of the few things that Hans Flick will probably would have mentioned it at half time, is to man mark Ante Budimir, because he has been the biggest threat for Osasuna. 2 big chances, but it was probably about around 4 times that he managed to escape the back line of Barcelona this evening. And also the accuracy in the crosses, that is something we haven't seen great here at the moment. Herrera, long ball forward, deep inside the Barcelona half, but it's well picked up here by Kabasi, deep inside his own half. Of course, as we said, Barcelona can be crowned champions if they win tonight and Real Madrid lose tomorrow. Otherwise, we've got all the way to El Clasico, which is next week at the Camp Nou. Imagine winning Clasico for the very first time, as well as winning the title. Barcelona, and a shot from outside the penalty area. This time, Ferman Lopez, but it wasn't the best of shots. It's about 5-6 yards out away from Herrera's left-hand post. It's going to be a goal kick for Osasuna. Herrera. It's a long ball forward, just inside the Barcelona half. Flick forward, trying to find Budimir. Headed away by Kabasi. And now Osasuna gets the ball back. And this time to Ruben Garcia. To Rossier. To Garcia again. Coming forward from the right. Taking 1, taking 2. Managed to find Rossier on the right hand side. He left the ball thinking it's going to be an offside position. The ball did end up getting out of play. Straight away being played here by Barcelona, deep inside their own half. But again, this aerial ability as well by Ante Budimir. It worked well a few minutes ago. This time it's Barcelona coming on the attack. Kabasi managed to cross the halfway line, passing the ball forward through Rooney. Rooney managed to get Eric Garcia involved to his right. The Swede gets the returning ball. The cross all the way towards the left-hand side of the penalty area. Picked up by Gonzalo. Gonzalo trying to go around the player to Ferman Lopez against Rossier. Cross inside the 6-yard box and headed away by Bayomo. Great defending by the Cameroonian. And it's going to be 7th corner for Barcelona this evening. It's behind Dani Olmo inside the 6-yard box. The corner to be taken from the left-hand side is going to be Dani Olmo again. Macaroni taking the one from the right, Dani Olmo from the left. Played it short. Cancelo, the ball down the middle to Rooney. Rooney taking one. He's still trying to get the ball in. He was brought down. The referee says play on. And now Osasuna trying to go on a counter-attack, but Budimir, the ball was behind him. He just didn't notice it. And now Barcelona once more. This time from the right-hand side through Pedri. Not far away from the penalty area. Across inside the box towards Lewandowski. He managed to get a touch into it. But it was Rossier now sending the ball back to Herrera. And Herrera trying to clear the ball away as fast as he can. It goes once more to Barcelona. Cancelo again to Dani Olmo on the edge of the penalty area. To Lewandowski. To Olmo. But Olmo's last touch couldn't find Rooney. Great defending by the Cameroonian again. And now Barcelona, who've been on top the first 10.5 minutes of the second half. We haven't seen the best chance yet, but nevertheless, it's good pressure, great positioning by the Catalonian side. Dani Olmo trying to find Pedri. Eventually the ball had been cleared away, but only as far as Xavi. Now Martin to Cancelo again, the left-hand side of the penalty area, passing the ball down the middle. Managed to find Pedri. Thought about the shot, but managed to send the ball inside the penalty area to the right side. Rooney chips the ball inside the box. The ball, the last touch, managed to hit Robert Lewandowski, but it was great defending from Catena. Managed to get right in front of the Polish striker. The ball goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for Osasuna, and now the goalkeeper Herrera is down. He's suffering from a cramp of some sort. He hasn't asked for any medical staff to come in, but even if they do so, the goalkeeper always has to be on the field. While all that happening, Gallen and Moro have been taking instructions by their manager Alessio Licci. We're yet to see any substitutions being made. Already played about 57 minutes. Now indeed the medical staff are treating Herrera. And I can see the substitute keeper Stamatakis warming up slightly. The Greek player, of course, he was part of the Bayern Munich youth setup. Stamatakis, before joining as a youth player to moving to Osasuna. He's been with the first team squad since 2023. Game is going to be resumed. Herrera seems to be okay. Now some long ball forward deep inside the Barcelona half. Headed away by the defenders. The ball still up in the air, but Osasuna managed to keep the ball. Garcia from the right hand side. Toro. Eventually have to send the ball back deep inside their own half, all the way back to Herrera. And now Robert Lewandowski right in front of him. Switch the ball to Gallen. Gallen can keep the ball in. It's going to be throw in for Barcelona. Halfway through inside the Osasuna half, but it was a collision in the end as well between Gallen and Eric Garcia. Garcia does seem to be okay. The ball just outside the centre circle for Kubasi. To Xavi. Halfway through inside the Osasuna half, down the middle. Sending the ball to the right-hand side of the penalty area. Rooney trying to find Olmo. Kept the ball in. There was a push from behind. That's from Monchiala. The referee is giving a goal kick for Osasuna. Dani Olmo wasn't happy with that decision. He felt that he was blatantly pushed by Monchiala. He was in front of the linesman, but the linesman straight away point for a goal kick. And now Rossier trying to start a move from the right, but he managed to get an early quick throw in on the halfway line from the right hand side. Looks like it's Ferran Torres going to be coming on very shortly here for Barcelona. They have played 59 minutes, still 0-0. Now Rossier, Valentin Rossier with the throw. Managed to find Ruben Garcia. Long ball towards the left hand side towards Raul Moro. And it's picked up this time by Gallen. Lovely play, but it was a late challenge by Garcia. The referee says play on because Moro's got the ball. Cross the ball inside the 6-yard box. Headed up by Kubasi. The ball still up in the air on the edge of the penalty area. And now Garcia trying to chase the ball to keep her in. And now it's great defending. This time by Lucas Toro. The ball goes out of play. And now the referee is going to give the yellow card to Eric Garcia with that sliding challenge, to be fair. It was Gallen who was coming forward from the left with plenty of space in front of him. He was brought down by Eric. He's not happy with that decision, as expected. And while we're inside the last half an hour, Ruben Garcia picks up the yellow card. He has been deputizing well so far in this match. Of course, Jules Condé will be back next week for the El Clasico for Barcelona. He's serving a short suspension. Katana, long ball forward. And this time managed to find Moro again. He's got a bit of space from the left-hand side of the penalty area. Magic cross inside the 6-yard box. Headed away by Martin. Only as far as Monquiala, but he couldn't control the ball. And likewise with Xavi. And this time Ruben Garcia managed to find Rossier. It's not far away from the penalty area. The ball down the middle with Monquiala again. And this time Monquiala gets the receiving ball. Chip forward by Catena. Lovely pick up by Rossier. Down the middle. Taken one, taken two, but it was great defending. This time by Cancelo. And Cancelo trying to move forward, but he managed to get the free kick. It was a late challenge on the Portuguese. This time it was by Lucas Toro. Deep inside their own half. We're going to see the triple substitutions here for Barcelona. It's going to be Ferran Torres, Frankie de Jong and Marcus Rashford all coming on. And Danny Elmo is one of the players who's coming off. Likewise Rooney and Xavi, all off in this triple substitution. Just to confirm, is De Jong, Ferran Torres and Marcus Rashford will replace all three of them. Barcelona gets off and underway. First touch of Frankie de Jong just outside his own penalty area. Lovely play, managed to find a space to Cancelo across the halfway line. He's still coming forward. There's a bit of space in front of him. Managed to find Lewandowski to Eric Garcia to Rashford. A shot from Rashford. It just goes over the bar. And it's going to be a goal kick for Osasuna. Good start here by the substitutes. Managed to find Marcus Rashford in the end. It was just inside the penalty area. Left footed shot. It wasn't far off over the crossbar. That'd be a great start for Marcus Rashford, as he had scored that ball. And I'm sure, as we know, Hans Flick definitely needs and wants the 3 points. They're both due, to be fair. One for European places, and the other one for the La Liga title. It's not surprising that in the second half so far, Barcelona has 70% possession, only 30% for Osasuna. We did mention a few moments ago, Barcelona have been a better side in the second half. The best chances have come in the first, and both through Ante Budimir. There was a shot on target by Lewandowski, but didn't really cause any problems. And now Osasuna on the attack to the left-hand side. Managed to pick up Moro trying to go right across down the middle, but in the end, the linesman flagged for offside against Raul Moro. Free kick for Barcelona. Play quickly. Time through Cabarsi. Gets the receiving ball from Eric Garcia. Of course, got the yellow card a few moments ago. To Marcus Rashford. Just on the halfway line. Garcia again. Frankie de Jong once more on the ball. Of course, he was injured for some time, the 28-year-old Dutchman. He only got the one goal so far in this campaign. Played 23 games. He did miss quite a few, about 5 games or so. And now it's a ball by Rashford, trying to find Lewandowski from the right-hand side. And again, it was straight in the hands of the keeper, Sergio Herrera. Herrera moves the ball forward, deep inside the Barcelona half. He's headed away by Kabasi. Ball up in the air inside the centre circle. And Barcelona managed to keep control of the ball. Well controlled here by Rashford. Managed to find Fermin Lopez here on the right hand side. And Frankie de Jong lost the ball, but the referee has given a free kick against Budimir. Deemed to be pulled by the Croatian on the Dutchman. Deep inside the Barcelona half. Pedri inside the centre circle to de Jong again. Inside the last 25 minutes of the match. Still 0-0 between Osasuna and Barcelona. And now Barcelona on the attack, sending the ball to the right hand side to Marcus Rashford. Manchester reach, and then Garcia with a cross inside the 6-yard box. It's been cleared away by Catena and headed away by Galán, but only as far as Barcelona once more. Managed to find Pedri. Passing one, passing two to Rashford inside the penalty here. Across the throw down the middle. Lewandowski wasn't far away from it. The ball goes all the way to the other run for a throw in. Marcus Rashford complaining that it did take a touch off the Osasuna player. He's going to be an Osasuna throw in. Of course, as far as the table's concerned for Barcelona, there'll be 86 points, 12 points above Real Madrid. And whereas Osasuna is concerned, there would be 43 points. In 10th place, 1 point behind Celta Vigo and Getafe and Athletic Bilbao, I beg your pardon, were all on 44. Bilbao already played and they won early on this afternoon, but Celta Vigo and Getafe, they're yet to play. They'll all be playing tomorrow. So it's a good opportunity for Osasuna if they can get the 3 points here tonight to put the pressure on all them clubs. But it's Barcelona who's in possession with the ball, deep inside the Osasuna half. Frankie de Jong down the middle. Gets support from Okabasu, who's playing way down the field. Gets the receiving ball here. Passing the ball down the middle. Picked up by Lewandowski. Edge of the penalty area. This time from Pedri, but that was great interception by Bayomo. And the ball guards our player. It's going to be throw in, literally a yard away from the right-hand corner flag. Lovely passes by Barcelona, but the 24-year-old Enzo Bayomo has been on form. Now Barcelona give the ball away. It's going to be throw in for to Osasuna. The left-hand side is inside their own half. The Atletico Madrid player, Xavi Galán, will be taking the throw in. Plays it short to Monchiala. Gets the receiving ball here. Galán sends the ball back to Herrera. Herrera needs to be careful because Lewandowski can be right in front of him. And he clears the ball away, only like a pass. But eventually managed to pick up Rossier. They lost the ball. Picked up by Barcelona. Cancelo, lovely play. But in the end, again, Rossier with the great defending. Only as far as Fermin Lopez to Frankie de Jong. To Kabasi again. Getting the support this time from Rashford. Rashford, the right hand side of the penalty area. Passing the ball down the middle. Picked up by Ferran Torres. Passing the ball inside the penalty area. And then it was Pedri who was brought down. The referee says play on. And now Osasuna on the counter-attack. And it's Ruben Garcia. He's looking for support. He's got a few of them, but a couple of them were on the offside position. And this time it's Garcia. Once more on the right. Get a run player. And he had a shot from outside the penalty area. That's a great save. It's only cleared towards the left. Across inside the penalty area. And the shot from Garcia goes over the bar. Great chance for Osasuna to take the lead. Once more, it was a great counter-attack by Osasuna. Started by Ruben Garcia. It ended with Ruben Garcia from the edge of the penalty area. Beautiful shot. It was cleared away. And then in the second attempt, from 6 yards out, he hoofs the ball over the bar. And now we're going to see more substitutions coming on, this time for the home side. So around 20 minutes to go. It's going to be Budimir's coming off. It's good across by number 9. Raul Garcia, 6 goals already in this campaign. And Aymar, number 10. placing number 16, Moy Gomez. Lici making his first substitutions of the match. Only about 5 minutes after Barcelona making their first. But they lost the ball here. Barcelona, Catena trying to get the ball. Great play here by the centre-back who's playing up the field. He managed to get himself, his club a corner. The third corner of the match. This corner will be taken from the right-hand side. It's the 10th corner of the match in total. The third for Osasuna. Now, the corner's be taken by Ruben Garcia. Garcia plays it short to Monchiala. Goes back to Garcia. Cross inside the 6-yard box and a header by Raul, but it's cleared away. And this time a shot from outside the penalty area. Didn't have so much power behind it by Monchiala. Trays in the hands of Garcia, but the clearance goes out of play. It's going to be throw in for Osasuna. Just inside the own half on the left-hand side. Play quickly by Galán. Managed to find Enzo Boyomo. Boyomo, long cross forward, trying to find Raul. That was good defending here by Kubasi. He managed to find Eric Garcia to Fermin Lopez. Lopez managed to cross the halfway line, but again, great defending by Monchiala. And it's going to be a throw-in for Barcelona on the halfway line. We're inside the last 19 minutes or so. Still 0-0. Here in the Sadar Stadium, Pamplona. Barcelona starts once more from the back. Kubasi to Martin. Back to find Frankie de Jong just inside his own half. Passing the ball across the halfway line. Picked up by Ferran Torres. Switching the ball to the left-hand side. This time it's picked up by Cancelo. Cancelo. Once more to Torres down the middle. He's got the space. Still coming forward. Took a touch by Monchiala, but only as far as Barcelona again. And now this time to Marcus Rashford on the edge of the penalty area on the right-hand side. Cross the ball inside the 6-yard box, but it's been headed away this time by Rossier. And it's going to be a throw on the other end. Played by the Portuguese, got Cancelo. This time it goes all the way to Kubasi. Inside the centre circle. Sure, Barcelona see as time is running out. And likewise for Osasuna playing at home. They have been second best in the second half. They had great chances in the first through Ante Budimir. But it's Eric Garcia who's with the ball now. Managed to find Marcus Rashford. Managed to get Pedri involved. Once more. Eric Garcia to Fermin Lopez on the right-hand side. The ball been pushed back all the way to Kubasi near the halfway line to Frankie de Jong. De Jong passes the ball down the middle, trying to find Lewandowski. Cleared away by Rossier, but this time only as far as Cancelo on the left-hand side of the penalty area. Sending the ball down the middle. Frankie de Jong, who's switching to the right-hand side. Managed to find Garcia. He gets support again from Rashford. Been quite a few short passes switching from right to left here by the Catalonian side. As it stands, Osasuna doing a very good job in not having too many spaces, but they've got the space now open from the right hand side through Pedri. Pedri taken on player who was brought down by Monchiala, and straight away the referee has given a free kick. Pedri is down injured, about 3 or 4 yards away from the right-hand corner flag. And it's going to be another yellow card for this time for the home side, and Monchiala is the guilty man. And Pedri is still down injured. He does look in pain, the 23-year-old. He managed to go around Monchiala. Monchiala put his leg across Pedri, and the way Pedri has fell down, because he was coming on pace as well. He's been treated at the moment on the field by the medical staff. Of Of course, worth reminding about the goal scorers as well. Kylian Mbappe of Real Madrid is already leading with 24 goals, but Mariki, another 34-year-old for Mallorca, scored yesterday his 21st goal of the campaign. With that 1-0 win away to Girona. Great contribution by Mariki to his club. And they still haven't escaped away from relegation. They're just above it at the moment. And of course, in third place is Lamine Yamal, who's off, injured for the season. 16 goals, and likewise with Budimir, who's failed to score today. And Oyarzabal with 14 goals. And now with a free kick. Pedri seems to be okay. A free kick from Marcus Rashford. Across from the right, inside the 6-yard box. Headed away by Olmo. Ball still up in the air, and eventually has been cleared by Rossier. And it's going to be a throw in for Barcelona from the right hand side of the corner flag. Rashford managed to find Eric Garcia. We've got 14 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Just a reminder, it's still 0-0 here in the Sadar Stadium between Osasuna and Barcelona. Cancelo managed to find Ferran Torres. The ball still inside the Osasuna half. And this time the ball still being passed by the Barcelona players. And Frankie de Jong just creeping forward and eventually sending the ball to the left-hand side. Managed to find Cancelo. Cancelo on the left-hand side of the penalty area, trying to go around the defender, but it was great defending, this time by Ruben Garcia. And he clears the ball away. He was just brought down by the Portuguese. Ruben Garcia. He cleared the ball away, and then it was a late challenge by the 31-year-old Portuguese international. It's going to be free kick just outside their own penalty here at Osasuna. Like we mentioned, at this moment in time, stays 0-0 here. They won't be winning the league tomorrow, even if Real Madrid lose or away to Espanyol. Long ball forward by Herrera, deep inside the Osasuna half, cleared away by Pedri, deep inside the Osasuna half again, and this time Herrera came way outside this penalty area, clears the ball away, picked up by Raul Garcia, still with the ball, through down the middle. He lost the ball, he kept the ball again, this time we've got to try to find Aymar Oruz. He was in an offside position, he did leave the ball initially. It's Raul Garcia get the ball again, and it's going to be free kick for Barcelona. Play meant to find Ferman Lopez on the right hand side to Rashford. Pedri down the middle. Ferman Lopez, he's got the space. Managed to find Ferran Torres to Rashford. Rashford crossed the ball down the middle, but it's been cleared away. It's going to be a throw in for Barcelona. Play quickly here by Garcia. Still inside the Osasuna half, inside the centre circle with Kubasi to Martin. And now Frankie de Jong managed to find Ferran Torres, and again Torres finds Rashford on the right hand side. Rashford sending the ball, releasing Torres again. Chipped the ball inside the 6-yard box. The ball hasn't been cleared yet. It eventually, from right in front of the goalkeeper, goes out of play. It's going to be thrown near the halfway line, and Hans de Flick is complaining that he was a foul inside the penalty area. And VAR have checked and cleared, and the throw-in has been taken by Eric Garcia to Frankie de Jong, managed to cross the halfway line. Sending the ball to the left. This time through Cancelo. And you can see even now Martin is playing more upfield at the moment. He's been swapping places with Kubasi. And I'm sure that comes from the instructions by Hans de Flick to support the forward line. And that ball forward just could not find Eric Garcia, and the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for the home side. And they've been using the wing quite a lot in the second half, Barcelona. 10 attacks from the left, 12 from the right, and now Osasuna, low ball forward, headed away by Kubasi, right in front of Ruben Garcia, and now Cancelo clears the ball away. Managed to find Ferran Torres, couldn't keep control of the ball, and now Osasuna from the right to Ruben Garcia. He was brought down, the referee says play on. Don't see anything wrong with that. And now Barcelona coming on the counter-attack, managed to pick up Eric Garcia, coming forward deep inside the Osasuna half. Managed to find Rashford to his right. Rashford trying to find a cross. He's still in control of the ball. He's not in. Cross the ball inside the 6-yard box. And that's a great goal by Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski breaking the deadlock here at Osasuna after 81 minutes. It's Osasuna 0, Barcelona 1. It was Marcus Rashford just outside the penalty area on the right hand side. He kept the ball under his feet for about 4 or 5 seconds. Then a beautiful cross on the edge of the 6-yard box. And there comes Robert Lewandowski flying over the defender with a beautiful header, placing the ball to the left-hand side of Herrera. Osasuna 0, Barcelona 1. Robert Lewandowski's 13th goal of the campaign. It's been a great season for the Polish international, 37-year-old. He's definitely a player who's not interested in age. 37 for him is just a number. But this time Osasuna coming forward inside the penalty from the left-hand side. But it's a bit too much here for Raul Moro, straight in the hands of the keeper, Juan Garcia. And we have got 8 minutes to go. And it's Barcelona who are leading with that Robert Lewandowski's goal. And we've also got a substitution, Eric Garcia coming off. He's been replaced by the Uruguayan Ronald Araujo. And now he takes on the captaincy, the 27-year-old. Now Osasuna will probably hope to get at least a point. They find themselves a goal down just 9 minutes before the end of the match. There's still time for them to put their back themselves into level terms. I'm sure them 8 minutes left, or 7 minutes or so. It's going to go very quickly for the home side. And now Herrera, long ball forward. Flicks forward this time by Toro. He gets the receiving ball. Barcelona player down, injured, but Osasuna still playing. And this time managed to find Amor on the edge of the penalty area. He was brought down, but they still kept control of it with Galan to the left-hand side. With Mora again. Chipped the ball for Galan, and a bit too much for Galan. The ball goes out of play. And it's going to be a goal kick for Barcelona. And the away side has still got a player down, injured. Seemed like it was a challenge by Toro on the young defender Kubasi. Still laying on his back. He's been treated by the medical staff at this moment. Just about 6 minutes to go. That goal by Robert Lewandowski was scored in the 81st minute. Flying header just on the edge of the 6-yard box. The left-hand side of Herrera. I have to give credit for Marcus Rashford with that beautiful assist. Beautiful. Kept the ball under his feet for about 3 or 4 seconds. Then just crossed it from stationary deep inside penalty area. Now seems like Kubasi is going to be okay to continue. Seems to have problems with his teeth, but he's been told to leave the field due to be treated We are going to see triple substitutions here for Osasuna. And it's Torres coming off and being replaced by number 11, Barja. And also the second one is Monquialas coming off. And Uzambera, number 29, is coming on. And the third substitution is Ruben Garcia, the captain, being replaced by Bratones, number 23. So all cards have been used by Alicia Lici. Now Barcelona, long ball forward. Cleared away again, this time by Araujo. It's going to be a throw in for Osasuna. So he has played all his cards, all substitutions being made. And now they lost the ball. Osasuna deep inside and on half here. Ferran Torres 1-1 with the goalkeeper. And now is the second goal for Barcelona. And surely that's game, set and match. Ferran Torres scoring just 5 minutes after Robert Lewandowski opened the scoring. And a great introduction. And it's now Osasuna 0, Barcelona 2, literally seconds after Osasuna making a triple substitution. And they got faced straight away with the blow by Ferran Torres, the 26-year-old. And it came from a mistake by the Osasuna defenders. They gave the ball away. The Fermin Lopez passing the ball inside the penalty area. Picked up by Torres. 1-1 with the keeper. Beautiful finish to the left-hand side of Sergio Herrera. It does look like it's all in the hands of Barcelona for the time being. A defeat tomorrow to Real Madrid away to Espanyol. It'll be Barcelona who will be crowned champions tomorrow night. Bernal has come on as well for Barcelona, replacing number 8, the captain Pedri. So as far as it stands, Real Madrid needs at least a draw to take that. The crowning of Barcelona as champions of La Liga. So next weekend, now it'll be a game between Real Madrid and Barcelona in El Clasico, the big game, the biggest game of the season. Barcelona win then. The first club ever to win La Liga by winning El Clasico. Historical moments waiting the Catalonian club. The ball this time it goes from the left-hand side across inside the box, and that's Osasuna equalising just with 2 minutes to go. Osasuna getting a goal back. What a reply. Only 3 minutes later from Ferran Torres, adding a second. Here comes Raul, scoring his 7th goal of the campaign. Game on. Osasuna 1, Barcelona 2. And we got a minute and a half left, plus stoppage time. And that goal with a beautiful cross from the left came from Bratones, and Raul from 8 yards out, down the middle. Beautiful header, beating Juan Garcia in goal. Barcelona gets off and underway with a minute to go. And that stoppage time is very interesting for both sides. The ball up in the air between both set of players. Just inside the Barcelona half, becoming a volleyball at this moment in time. And then in the end, it was a push in the back by Rocio against Robert Lewandowski. It's going to be free kick just inside the Osasuna half. In fact, the referee has given it against Robert Lewandowski, because Lewandowski was about to take the free kick, but he was against him. Now we are playing in stoppage time. It's going to be free kick just on the halfway line. Long ball forward inside the penalty area, headed away by Bernal. Managed to pick up by Ferran Torres. Long ball forward. Managed to find Ferman Lopez, but the ball's been cleared away by Herrera. Managed to come way outside this penalty area. And now we're officially inside injury time. We're just waiting for the fourth official. Because how many minutes is going to be added on. But Barcelona are in the attack. Have to find Cancelo. It's going to be 8 minutes. We've already played 20 seconds, but it's going to be 8 minutes of stoppage time. Barcelona sending the ball back deep inside their own half. But Osasuna with that late goal. All the goals came in the last 10 minutes of the match. 2 for Barcelona, 1 for Osasuna, and now Araujo, cross from the right towards the left-hand side. It's picked up by Cancelo. Not far away from the penalty area. Cancelo sending the ball down the middle to Frankie de Jong. Lovely pass forward to Lewandowski. And now what Barcelona need to do is just keep hold of this lead with 7 minutes out of the 8 minutes left to go. With that goal by Raul Garcia, I'm sure it's given a massive boost here to get an equaliser. Ferran Torres on the left-hand side of the penalty area. Got it. Cross ball down the middle, and Lewandowski trying to get the ball coming across, and second time round through Cancelo. The referee, in the end, has given a free kick for an offside, and Herrera was screaming and shouting at Estero Diaz because he had a chance of clearing the ball forward as a counter-attack. But they are on the ball now with Abel Bretones passing the ball, nearly found Barja, but that was well defended here by Cabarsi. He's cleared the ball away. Picked up once more by Osasuna. Down the middle to Bretones. That wasn't the best passes here, but the clearance in the end by Araujo gets to Osasuna again. They managed to cross the halfway line. Aymar Oruz chipped the ball forward. Managed to find Gallan, but Gallan just could not control the ball. It's going to be thrown to Barcelona to the right-hand side of their own penalty area. It's been taken by the captain, Ronaldo Araujo, just coming as a substitute in the second half. And that's a long throw. Managed to find Ferran Torres. Lovely play here by Barcelona, but they gave the ball away in the end. And this time it's Osasuna down the middle, sending the ball to the right-hand side to Valentin Rossier. Cross the ball inside the box, headed away by Martin. The ball stood up in the air, been chased by Osasuna, and it goes to the left-hand side to Raul Garcia, to Gallan. Gallan with the ball against Araujo, trying to go around him, sending the ball down the middle. And he gets the ball again here. Cross inside the 6-yard box, means it's headed away by Barcelona and cleared. And now they're going on a counter-attack, and it's 3 against 1. Find Rashford trying to cross the ball down the middle. Lewandowski was completely free, but that was great defending by Rossier, blocking that Rashford's cross. And it's going to be thrown to the right-hand side of the Osasuna penalty area. Brilliant defending by Valentin Rossier, the 29-year-old from Leganes in the summer. Former Sporting Lisbon player, played for Besiktas as well, where he won the Turkish League with them back in 2021. He has been in superb form in this season. Another throw and play quickly. Managed to fire on Rashford, but that was great defending by Bretones. Managed to get the throw in off the Englishman. And played quickly, ensured by Gallan. Managed to clear the ball away on as far as Frankie de Jong. And now Araujo in control with the ball. We're inside the last 4 minutes of the 8, but the cross in the chip from Araujo goes straight out of play. It's going to be throw in, and I can tell you the rain started to pour again. It was pouring heavily before the match. It started back again here at Pamplona. Ball inside the centre circle for Barcelona. Sending the ball all the way back to Garcia. Now plenty of Osasuna players trying to pile on the pressure on them defenders. And eventually managed to find Araujo. But his cross was well deflected and blocked by Bretones. It's going to be throw in for Araujo. Araujo with a long throw deep inside the Osasuna half. Lovely flick on by Lewandowski. Now Ferran Torres inside the penalty area, trying to chip the ball, but it goes just wide. It's going to be a goal kick for Osasuna. Herrera with the long ball forward, cleared away by Frankie de Jong, but only as far as Galan. And now Lalan with the ball. We're inside the last 3 minutes out of the 8 that's been given us stoppage time. And now everyone's back here for Barcelona. And Galan. He was given a free kick, but the referee told him to go all the way as far as the halfway line. But the line of players, literally most of them, just outside the penalty area. Galan with a cross. Rossi flick forward inside the penalty area. Cleared away by Bernal. But only as far as the number 10. Aymar, cross inside the penalty area, header, it goes to Raul, and Raul with it miskicked the ball, it's cleared away by Kubasi. But in the end, it was Aymar Ruz. It was an offside position. It's going to be free kick for Barcelona. It's the sixth time Osasuna fell in the offside trap. Barcelona yet to fall in any. Juan Garcia is taking his time. Take that free kick. Long ball forward. Deep inside the Osasuna half. Picked up well by Lewandowski, but he gave it straight away to Osasuna. McLeod forward, trying to find Raul Garcia. But it's headed away by Martin. And eventually de Jong cleared the ball away. It's going to be another throw in. Could be one of the last few attacks here. They need to be quick here, Osasuna. Bretones could be with a throw. Looks like it's going to be a long one. He asked all the players to go inside the penalty area. And Bretones nearly trying to find Bioma. But indeed, a long throw. Flick forward by Garcia and it's cleared away by the Barcelona players. Going to be another throw in from the left-hand side of the penalty area. Abel Bretones. We're inside the last 30 seconds. One more chance for Osasuna trying to get an equaliser here. A long throw on the edge of the 6-yard box. The ball still up in the air. Even the goalkeeper is forward and trying to be cleared away. And now they're going on a counter-attack. And it's Ferman Lopez and Herrera is way outside his line. And that again, great control, great block by Rossier. Clears the ball forward inside the Barcelona half. And the ball's still up in the air. We are in the final seconds. And now it's Martin. He heads the ball out. There's going to be a throw in. Could be one more time for one more chance. Indeed it's not. And Barcelona coming here in Pamplona and getting an important 3 points. It was Barcelona who took the lead in the 81st minute. Lewandowski's 13th goal of the campaign. And then Ferran Torres adding a second in the 86th minute, his 17th goal. And then a minute before 90th, Raul Garcia scoring the first goal and only goal for Osasuna. They have tried hard in the 8 minutes of stoppage time, but in the end, it wasn't enough. And that leaves the league table with Barcelona with 88 points, 14 points above Real Madrid. A loss for Real Madrid away tomorrow to Espanyol. It will crown Barcelona as champions of La Liga. Otherwise, a draw or win for Real. It would take possible crowning of Barcelona till next weekend, and that is at the Clásico. As for Osasuna, they stay 10th with 42 points, but they're still 2 points behind Celta Vigo, who are in that European Conference League. It's not the end of the world, but probably their fans were expecting much more from them. But it's full time here at Al Sadar Stadium. They finish Osasuna 1, Barcelona 2.